tonight. I'm honestly pretty surprised time went by so fast, but it has been exactly 1 year since we brought Susie to the family.
Can't consider myself basic. Yeah, this infinity pool is for bitches who get naked. Yeah, couple shots of Azul, I can't move, I'm too faded. Yeah, I'm prepared for round 2, what to do, I'm dedicated. Yeah, grab a bottle and watch me face it. Yeah, cause it's a black money party.
And just like that, Susie is all clean. In this video, I want to let y'all know how we came about purchasing this vehicle, how we came about bringing Susie into the family, into our collection. And I also want to let y'all know what we've done to her so far, all the mods and all the aesthetic things that we've done to her within the first year, and what plans we have for the build in the future. I'm super excited for this build. I have a lot of nice things, surprising things, one-of-one things coming for this car. So I'm excited for the build and what the future brings. So apparently it's here. I didn't even know it's getting here. Are they playing with me? Y'all lying. Oh, it is here. What bullshit truck is behind my car? Is finally here.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Look at the car.
Hold on.
Look.
Hold on. I'm first look at his face.
Oh, bro. Go ahead, take my baby off that trailer. Yeah. Alright y'all, so I first want to let y'all know how I came about buying Susie my 2020 Mk5 Supra. It all started when I was 20 years old. All I wanted to do for my 21st birthday was buy one of my dream cars. And first on my list was a Nissan GTR R35. I was set on stone on that. I was never gonna buy a car until I can afford an R35 GTR. And so I set out, I got a job, I started saving every single penny, every little nickel and dime I could to be able to afford this car and be able to make a big down payment and to have the car by my 21st birthday. Long story short, I acquired on about 2 or 3 of them, and I fell short, and one of them I fell short by about 1 day, 24 hours. They sold the GTR, so I called the dealership. It was a 2009 GTR in the Super Silver that I just love, and it had about 16,000 miles on it. Only the car was mint. I know it's older, you don't really want the older GTRs, but at the time I didn't care. I just wanted a GTR. I didn't care how old it was, what it looked like, none of that. Obviously I didn't want a shitbox one, but you know, it was perfect. It was only going for 57,000, and at the time that was a great deal. That was within my price range where I could afford. I made a call, and I was 1 day too late. They had sold the car, and at that point I was a little fed up, and I saw Susie sitting here. She was used, and she was going for a little under MSRP. And at the time that was very hard to find, so I called up the dealership, and within 30 minutes of the call I had made my down payment and purchased the car. So I wanted either a Supra or a GTR for my very first car that I bought for myself. Nothing else. There's nothing else that I really wanted. Those two, Supras and GTRs, were my dream cars for my whole life. If I got the GTR first, I would have got a Supra next after that. If I got a Supra, obviously I'm getting a GTR next, either R35 or R34 or R33, you know, whatever we can get our hands on first. Now for what we have done to Susie. We haven't done too much for Susie. As y'all know, I am not Bill Gates, so I can't just, you feel me, dump 20 bands, 30 bands into the car like I would want to, you know what I'm saying, to bring out the fully build. But we're getting there. So far what we have done, we have installed duckbill carbon fiber spoiler. This is the one I like the most. They have a more OEM plus looking one that's just, you know, smooth and doesn't have these fins, but I like the more aggressive look. We have added obviously little stickers just for some branding, you know what I'm saying. But the first thing that we added was these carbon fiber Rex Speed wind deflectors, which are much needed because the wind buffeting this car obviously is horrible, as y'all know. We added this 3-inch titanium straight pipe exhaust from Tomei, which is the second best sounding exhaust in my opinion. We are going to be getting the SPR1 titanium exhaust from my boys from their shop very soon. I just gotta, you know, put my inquiry in for one, because I think that's the best looking and best sounding exhaust. Going back to our roots, and it just looks a little more JDM. For the last 2 modifications, we have a Boost Logic catalyst downpipe on the inside, and we have an FTP charge pipe. And very soon we are going to install our flex fuel kit. We have our appointment for November 1st of this year, and we're gonna be making some big power, boys. You know, not nothing too crazy, but enough to, you feel me, beat anything on these streets. Alright y'all, it is now the next day. I wanted to, you know, add a little daylight to this video because it was a little dark and the car wash was just loud as hell. I wanted to finish the video up and let y'all know exactly what I have planned for the future for Susie. Susie is going to be a one-of-one Supra. My style and how I like my cars, I like a street car that makes good power and then just looks aesthetically great. And I'm not a very, I like OEM plus, but I like to go, you know, just one up, you know what I'm saying? I like my shit to look like nobody else's. I don't like stuff that people like. If people start to have it, I don't want it, you know what I'm saying? So I have a new bumper, a new kit, a new rear bumper, a wing, all of that coming for this car. We're gonna have new wrap, we're gonna have wheels, top mount turbo in the future, you know what I'm saying, after the tune, after the Pure 850 or Pure 800, whatever we go with. But the top mount turbo is part of the plan. We probably won't even go 850 if we do top mount. New exhaust, wrap, window tint. I actually want to do new seats. I just got some Jagging Vibes because my fat ass is hungry. But I want to do new seats, some bucket seats, a new steering wheel. Yeah, I don't have any wide body plans for this car yet, but I definitely want to do a whole new rear bumper, new diffuser, carbon fiber, because this plastic one is kind of weak, low-key. It looks good, but it's just plastic, and you know, I want to get some more carbon fiber on there. We're definitely going to get some bigger wheels. We're not going to do the weld setup. I'm thinking TEs, because you know, TE the world, I love TEs, or as some Advan GTs. Those are like my top two, or there's some other raised wheels that I like as well. But that's pretty much top two. The new bumper is actually in production right now. I actually already purchased the new bumper, but it's still in production, so we won't have the bumper till 2023 of February. That's when it should be shipping out. I have a wrap color in mind, so by the end of the year we should have suspension. Well, I'm gonna do lowering springs first because I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not finna do, I don't like air suspension. I don't like that stuff. I respect it, I like it on other people's builds, but not mine. I'm a coil over and lowering spring type of guy. So we'll do lowering springs first. We run our money up, we're gonna get some adjustable coilovers, and then also we were gonna have a new side skirt coming. I'm debating on whether we want to get the freaking Abraham Lincoln lamb chop sideburn thing. I don't know, I think it looks cool if we get it and we color match it to the wrap. It'll look good. And we also are having some fender work. I don't know, I'm deciding between EVS and there's another one that just looks hella aggressive with like carbon fiber and stuff right there. Fat ass wing. The two wings that I'm deciding on is the APR wing and the swan neck wing. You know, I don't know, I'm still stuck on, I'm really leaning towards the swan neck one, but the APR one is just so clean. I like it. It's big carbon fiber bullshit. I like big ass wings, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the future plans for this car. As of right now, things could change. I hope you guys stay tuned. Susie year 2 is going to be on a whole nother level. Right now she just looks like every other Supra that you see on the road. So if y'all haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Join the TYB family, bro. We lit over here. I promise y'all I'll bring the best car content. After this video, we are going to Supras in Vegas, and that should be about a good 5 video series of us going out there, going to the track, going to the drag strip, going on cruises down the strip with all a bunch of lights, and you know, just living a good lifestyle. So that should be a good 5 series vlog. Join the TYB Lit family, and always remember to keep it player.
I got a stay, bro, got a blip, we catching hella hoes. I love some melon in the dark bitch on yellow. It get nasty when I'm fucking, you can tuck it, she get sweaty. He say he getting money, I'm like, hey, who you telling, bro? Dogs catch me running to a bag, I'm in the corner like a Reza. Stella got me teed up.